What's up, guys? Chaz and Charlie, and today I'm discussing quitting weed doesn't make you great, or quitting weed doesn't put you on a pedestal. And I was thinking that, of course, with this channel, all I do is talk about quitting weed, because that's one of the things that I have completely conquered in my life, that I feel like I can help those in my same situation. But when, I talk about weed on this channel all the time, I think it probably gives off the impression that I think quitting weed is this great thing, or I think I'm special because I quit weed, or I think I'm a better person than others because I quit weed. And even just personally in my life, I'm not, just because I talk about quitting weed all day doesn't mean you can't smoke weed and be around me. I'm not going to, if I see you smoking, I'm not going to be like, oh, put that blunt down, brother. I'm not like that. I'm not going around with a quit weed shirt and passing out flyers telling people they should or should not use weed. And I think maybe it comes off like that because I talk about it all day on this channel. And that's why the beauty of YouTube, that with what you can watch and algorithms, is it gives you an opportunity to talk about something, and it is given to those people that are searching this similar topic or interested in this certain thing. So I'm not just talking to people just randomly in life. Nobody in my personal life really knows I have this channel. I have friends, I have family that still smokes weed. They have no clue that I have a guided journal, that I make videos about this, because they're not going to quit, and I'm not going to be preaching to the choir or wasting my breath on people who, people are grown, they can do what they want to do. But I love YouTube because it does give me a voice to speak on these things, and people can choose to listen or they don't, and it helps those who is looking for help, hopefully. And I don't think I'm this great person because I've quit weed. I don't want people to be around me and feel like I'm just this prude that you can't smoke weed. Again, I'm not going to say somebody should never smoke weed. I'm not going to say it's wrong with smoking weed recreationally. I say that it's not good to be addicted to weed, or it's not good to be addicted to anything. Anything that you become addicted to or a slave to is bad for you. So I talk to those who have a addiction issue with weed, not just simply anyone who smokes weed. This is not a channel for anyone who smokes that they should hear this. No, if you can, manage your smoking and not smoke every day, I'm not talking to you. But if you do smoke every day, if you are comfortable with your addiction, which I was for many, 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 many years, I'm not talking to you either. We're free to do whatever we choose to do in our life. But I do hope this helps people that are who was in my similar position when I was smoking weed every day, all day, and looking for inspiration to make a change in my life. And again, I don't think weed itself, quitting weed, makes you this great person. Because I think if you're quitting weed, for me personally, it wasn't just about quitting weed. It was about Bye. I'll be right back. When I was on my journey of quitting weed, it wasn't simply just to quit weed. I'm on past the age of me being in my 30s. I'm going through different chapters in my life, trying to become a better person, trying to become wiser, trying to better myself. So quitting weed wasn't something about, oh, I don't want to smoke weed anymore. I don't want to be mentally tied or be a mental slave to anything. And I think by me quitting weed was something that was going to personally give me inspiration to know that, I could do things that were seemingly hard to me. And I think if you're personally on this journey of quitting weed, you're probably not just trying to quit weed. You're trying to, find new friends, trying to advance in your career, trying to become more mentally healthy. I think if you are searching to cut things from your life, make your life more simple, that it is an overall goal and not just focused simply on one thing, or it shouldn't be just simply focused on one thing. So just quitting weed itself does not make you great, or is not the ace in the hole. But you shouldn't stop there. You should say, okay, now that I've quit weed, can I exercise more? Can I eat better? Can I read more books? Can I pursue that career that I've always wanted to? Can I be a better spouse? Can I be a better child? Can I be a better daughter or son or whatever? You should be on a constant cycle of trying to better yourself in different areas of your life. Once I accomplish one thing, I'll take a break for a brief second and try to accomplish something else that maybe I've always wanted to, or I feel like that's an issue. And I'm not flaunting me quitting weed in anybody's face or making that problem, bigger than the next. Some people comment, oh, you're talking about quitting weed, that's simple. Or, what about alcohol? Or, people who are alcoholic, people who are addicted to narcotics, that's real addiction. I'm not putting one addiction over the other. I will agree that weed is one of the lower addictions because, you're not physically dependent upon weed. It is much easier to quit than, let's say, alcohol or narcotics. But, just because it's, not hard for you, or you're on something on a higher level, doesn't mean that it's a, personal goal for somebody else. So I'm not like, oh, I quit weed, so, you can quit alcohol. Like, why are we comparing guns on who can quit what on what substance? We all should be trying to better ourselves no matter where we are in life, what we do, what personally interests us. So, so really quitting weed really just gave me the confidence that I can accomplish other things in my life. Maybe I'm scared to do that, I fear or feel like I'm not up to par. Because honestly, guys, if you'd asked me, 6 years ago, would I quit weed, before the age of 35, I might laugh at you. I always said, I was gonna, quit weed once I became old in age. Or the idea of quitting weed, still being younger, I'm like, that's a boring, miserable, stressful life. And now that I'm free of that, I'm so much free to accomplish other things, put my mind towards other things, not be a slave to weed. So, again, if you quit weed, don't put yourself on a pedestal, which I don't think people do who quit weed. I think, let's say if you are quitting weed, you're trying to, become a better person. It's bigger than just weed. So, okay, guys, if you have quit weed, if you're on that journey, What do you feel? Do you feel like you're this special being because you accomplished this goal? Or, is it not a big deal? Or has it been just an avenue for you to do other things in your life? So, until next time, guys, please like, subscribe, share. Most importantly, comment below. And remember, we are all in this together. Peace.